Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So I'm walking home from work today. It's kind of cold out and the wind's blowing, so you might get a lot of wind noise. But yeah, pretty lucky I only live 1 mile away from work. And my wife started a new job, so she gets out way about an hour and a half after I do. So I'm just walking home. I think I'll stop and I'll give an update on the Buck 110 Sport, how I'm making out with it. So I think we'll go over here to the gazebo. Over there and sit down and talk about this a little bit. Okay, yeah, so since I was walking home, and it's only a mile, it doesn't take that long, but it is kind of windy and cold out, so I'm sure gonna get a lot of wind noise on the video because I don't have my little external mic with the wind muff. But yeah, I owe you guys an update on the Buck 110 Hunter Sport. This is new for 2022, and I have to say I'm liking it. I'm pretty impressed by it. After carrying the Benchmade 940 Osborne for almost 2 months, this is way different than the 940. Overall, it is an awesome looking knife. That clip point, hollow grind, it's a lot bigger than 940. It's taken a lot of getting used to, especially with the back lock, two-hand close. Opens easy enough one-handed, but yeah, it's a lot bigger. Blades longer, handles longer. Handle is a lot thicker than the 940, and it weighs more, but it carries excellent. I don't mind carrying this at all. It's only like 4.6 ounces. I have knives heavier than that. The pocket clip on this is excellent. I don't know if you can see it or not. Deep carry clip, in and out pocket, excellent. It's not very wide this way, so it does fit, in the pocket good. It's a little bit longer, goes down further in my pocket, and I do have stuff in my pocket. I have my Victorinox nail clip 580 and a little Zippo tape measure. They're laying in the bottom of my pocket. This comes just above them, so they're not banging around. But what I notice the most is the thickness of it. This is like 0.6 something inches thick, over half an inch. Most of my knives are actually under half an inch thick. So that's what I noticed. I noticed the thickness of it in my pants, in my pocket. Like I said, taking a lot of getting used to with a back lock. You can't just cut something, flip it, close it, put it back in your pocket. You have to sit down what you're working on, what you're cutting, or set the knife down for a minute and then close it up. So that's one thing I miss about most of my other knives. But this thing, after carrying the 940 for so long and the 940 is not a slicer. Although I did lay the edge back on it, made it a little better. This thing is slicey. And that tip, that point, that pierces like crazy. I've learned I have to be careful when I'm going into something to open it or whatever. I don't go too far, because this thing is, I'm impressed at how slicey it is, how easy it pierces things, cardboard, wrap, you name it. I've cut a few zip ties with it, and yeah, I am worried about that tip a little bit. Pretty thin tip, but I haven't had an issue. And I found also you don't have to dig this thing into something to get the zip ties like at work. It goes in, it just fits in there and pops the zip ties. So that's pretty awesome. The thumb studs, I mentioned I was worried about sharpening it because see how far over in the cutting path. And they're oversized, which I like the oversized thumb studs. Makes it easier to open. But I haven't had these get in the way of cutting anything yet at all. So that hasn't been a problem. I haven't sharpened it, but I did try stropping it, see if I could strop it with these. And actually the way I strop, I kind of start with the tip and go up the strap, so they're not in the way when I'm stropping it. Now my sharpening system, I haven't tried it yet. I think that's going to be a problem. I may have to get some diamond stones just now, just because of this. The Slim Selects thumb studs are back further, so that's not an issue. But yeah, so far I am digging this thing. Like I said, it's taken a lot getting used to remember, you know, two-hand close. I'm not doing that. Partially close it and close it against my leg. I learned my lesson on that, so just not going to do that. But yeah, slows you down a little bit. But overall, so far after 10 days, about 10 days, yeah, I'm really digging this. And yeah, I'm going to continue carrying it for a while longer, and let you guys know if anything else comes about. And if you saw my unboxing video, one thing was the pivot screw was loose right out of the box. So I did put blue Loctite on it, put it in. Haven't had an issue with that coming loose again. And it's still kind of stiff. It is breaking in. It's easier to open one-handed. I can do it more smoothly. But yeah, so far the S30V steel on this is holding up excellent, like I expected it to. Maybe a while before I really have to sharpen it, but before I'm done giving updates, I will attempt to sharpen it, touch it up, and tell you how these thumb studs make out. They're not screwed in, they're kind of pressed together, so really can't remove them. But yeah, other than that, I do like them because they're larger, keep my thumb on it. Plus, actually, you can see they stick up a little bit above the blade. Actually gives your thumb someplace to land, so you're pretty stable. You're not gonna roll off the spine. Pretty comfortable. Overall, this thing is really comfortable to use. But yeah, just want to do a quick update, kind of rambled on. So far, the Buck 110 Hunter Sport, I almost forgot the name of it. The Sport brand new for 2022. I'm liking it. Good knife, and I think I'll get moving because I am freezing. And do the usual, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that. And until the next video, bye.